This is Channel X, and we're bringing you some stuff that you would not normally hear on any of the other radio stations. So go fuck yourselves. Some fine messages from the great capitalist gangbang going on out there.
They're fucking with me, suffering on our lane. This station is shite. Channel X.
Government, there's nothing to me, forget about God. He's not anything, we live by a system of perfect law. Perfect people who are poor and old. Life was best on the ladder of the cash 24, nothing in the dance with the best. President's the name. President's the label, highest man on the government table. America, land of the free, free to the power of the people in uniform. Keep on one, you just can't see. Cities in the boot camps, in my war. Comes back and we get nothing more. Struggle for land, for technical freedom. All you mind people, if someone didn't need them. Wake up to the same old shit. Living lies to do nothing. Some people, they don't like your hair. But legal, they just don't care. Snipers that wanna be rival, strike or enemy. Wake up, son of majority. They don't want us here. You folks can't feel that fear. You can walk the streets today. You can walk in your own way. People think that I'm crazy. These people just can't see. Wake up, son of majority. Live your life, day by day, doing everything that they say. Promote freedom.
Santos is a freak magnet with a unique sound, the sound of Western civilization going over a cliff. We're keeping it very real here on Channel X. We are rebelling hard against theme parks and car parks and developing in national parks and all the other shit we specialize in down here in the world capital of plastic. Vinewood, USA. We've dedicated our lives to the pursuit of truth, and what have we learned? Punk rock ain't always true, and Vinewood ain't always bad. Sometimes you want nothing more than a glib ending and a plastic resolution to everything. Keep dreaming, America. It's time for my training montage. We're playing music that just might wake you up from that vomit and hysteria of suburbia. Maybe, maybe not.
Party waste, smell the bass, had a taste, zero gets it breaking through. Still my car, in my drawers, still my box, really said, can't trust you. Can I like, trust and take, gonna fight, losers here are so untrue. From here to forget, get away, take big hold on food. Rock house is destroying you. Low lights, smoking foods. Lock doors are the rule. Ramrod, break it through. Some girls scrutinize, not enough, one more fuck, we're not through. He just said, give him hit, he's got something that will make it really smooth. Makes you sweat, run it open, most of them are hoping that it might be you. Split the cash, make it cash, keep inhaling till your face is turning blue. Rock house is destroying you. Low lights, smoking foods. Lock doors are the rule. Ramrod, break it through. Party waste, fun the bass, had a taste, zero gets it, break it through. Still my car, in my drawers, still my bike, really says, can't trust you. Can I like, don't you take, gonna fight, losers here are so untrue. From here to forget, get away, take big all of food. Rock house is destroying you. Low lights, smoking foods.
The difference between the 1970s and today is that we have a whole lot more uptight, uneducated white people now.
Don't you think it's time I let you know? Don't you think I should before you go? I'm not gonna let you get away. I want to fuck you night and day. Ow, I'm a pervert. Yeah, I like to go out on dates. See a movie, communicate. We'll go home and have some fun until you're sure you're the only one. Then when I leave your house, I smell of sex and I know I'm a pervert because I like it. And I know I'm a pervert, yeah, because I want it. Want it all the time. Want it all of the time. Want it all of the time. Want it all of the time. Don't you sometimes wonder what I want? Don't you sometimes think I just want your cunt? I need to think that romance is just a pose, but all I wanna do is rip off your clothes. Ow, I'm a pervert. I like to hold you in my arms. You know I wouldn't do you harm. I never take advantage of my proof that's a sin. But somehow I find myself caressing your skin. Then there's a word on my mind, and that word is fuck. Then I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Then I know I'm perverted because I want it. Want it all of the time. 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 Then I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Yeah, want it right now.
I'd been shot at in a parking lot after a show because the neighbor was upset that we were making too much noise. And the 6 of us that were drinking in the shadows ran off like roaches. You're listening to Channel X. I'm Keith. All sorts of fun stuff. Jump up and down. Don't turn off Channel X. Lexicon Devil, The Germs. Everyone wants to be a victim these days and talk about how offended they are. Well, guess what? I'm an equal opportunity offender. Is in a band, wants to be in a band, or is a failed actor. You choose, or go wash some dishes. Channel X, the home of punk rock, rebellious slogans, and really great vintage t-shirts. Only joking. They made us cut out the rebellious slogans for advertising purposes. But we do have a great line in vintage t-shirts. And all things retro, including the incredibly retro concept of actually giving a shit about something. Agent Orange, bored of you.
I smoke all the hair, don't care about what you wear. I hate the things I see, don't care jacket. I'm so what of you. 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 And you. I see our missing chains, our drugs and dizzy brains. I see our cheap romance, people who never taste. I see our Barbie junks, the posters and the punks. Stupid things they've done, I'm getting sick of everyone. I'm so what of you. 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 I'm so what of you.
Decay sets in, you can't stop it. These are some really uplifting thoughts. Whoever wrote the punk rock rulebook should be shot in the face. Rules? What a fucking joke.
I don't wanna be around no more. Yeah, I see that back pocket on no door. Yeah, we was good for a long, long time. Baby, I don't remember a lot but try. Get the message now. Yeah, woo. All your problems painted red and green. If you ask to get in, then I'll just run away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We was good for a long, long time. Baby, you gotta rip for a lot of time. Get the message now. Yeah. Long, long time. Baby, you gotta rip for a lot of time. Get the message now. Whoa. Whoa.
The thing about a punk rock band is that the reason they are so angry is because they all hate each other. It's Channel X. Some of the best music being played on the West Coast is in seedy clubs and galleries. Foul places that don't have tickets that are marked up 100% for processing fees. Holy shit, it's disgusting what the entertainment industry gets away with. And you fucking let them.
We get
Oh, why should life all labor be? Let us alone. Time driveth forward fast. Let us alone. What is it that will last? Let us alone. What pleasure can we have to war with evil? Is there any peace?
Let's listen to some fine messages from the great capitalist gangbang going on out there.
We can't get blown away, or we get that man in Berkeley. We can
We'll never be popular.
Channel X.
Flag, my war. I know these guys. You're not my friend.
My war! You're one of them who think that you're my friend, but you're one of them. You don't wanna see me there. You don't want me to give, 'cause you're one of them. My war! You're one of them who think that you're my friend, but you're one of them. Them.
paparazzi bullshit? It's time for the news.
This is Channel X.
American Punk. Channel X.
Bulldoze over Green Mansions, parking lot concentration camp, looted,
reality for one moment, and reality says, buy things. In fact, buy these things.
What's next? Plan B doesn't exist!
You're listening to Channel X.
Channel X.
Scientists in our lab, looking through the microscope. The little glass sides, they never lie. How can this small mind cope? I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn your back to stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone. Thing, hardly knows it's alive. You're better off dead if you only knew your growing life's taking a dive. I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn away, you stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone.
This town is in a band, wants to be in a band, or is a failed actor. You choose, or go wash some dishes. The thing about a punk rock band is that the reason they are so angry is because they all hate each other.
Flashing pictures on my screen. Don't too quickly to be seen. Then not register in the conscious mind. Propaganda of another kind. They're fucking with me subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. Flashing pictures on the screen, don't too quickly to be seen. Doesn't register conscious mind. Propaganda of another kind. Take it, never, murder, never. Take it, never, murder, never. Fuck with me subliminally, fuck with me subliminally, fuck with me subliminally, fuck with me subliminally. Watching TV, I start to cry. For no reason, I don't know why. Could it be from messages on my TV? Wish I'm kidding subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally.
and hear what those weasels at the news have to say.
They're fucking with me! Something on the lane!
Channel X.
Even your radio heads are too long. Channel X.
Abolish government. There's nothing to me. Forget about God. He's not anything. We live by a system of perfect laws. Perfect people who are poor and old. Lives were spent on the matter of the dance. Looking for nothing in the dance with the best. President's the name. President's the label. Highest fan on the government table. America, land of the free. Free to the power of the people in uniform. King George I, you just can't see. Cities in the boot camp, in my floor. If he comes back, you'll get nothing more. Struggle for land, for country, for freedom. All you mind people, if someone can lead them. Wake up to the same old shit. Maybe lies to do nothing. Some people they don't like your hair. But at least they just don't care. Snipers that wanna be. Lies will strike our enemies. Wake up, son of majority. The government, they don't want us here. You folks can't feel that fear. You can walk the streets today. You can walk in your own way. People think that I'm crazy. These people just can't see. Wake up, son of majority. Live your life, day by day, doing everything that they say. Majority. Promote freedom, let it be heard. Don't forget that it's only a word. Majority. Wake you gotta wake up.
Don't you think it's time I let you know? Don't you think I should before you go? I'm not gonna let you get away. I want to fuck you night and day. Ow, I'm a pervert. Yeah, I like to go out on dates, see a movie, communicate. We'll go home and have some fun until you're sure you're the only one. Then when I leave your house, I'll smell of sex, and I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Then I know I'm perverted because I want it. Want it all of the time. 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 Don't you sometimes wonder what I want? Don't you sometimes think I just want your cunt? I need to think that romance is just a pose, but all I wanna do is rip off your clothes. Ow, I'm a pervert. I like to hold you in my arms. You know I wouldn't do you harm. I never take advantage of my proof that's a sin. But somehow I find myself caressing your skin. Then there's a word on my mind, and that word is fuck. Then I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Then I know I'm perverted because I want it. Want it all of the time.
One day you look around and say, it just might be the day to quit a band you started. It happens all the time. Then you get to watch a chicken run around without a head.
I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Yeah, I want it right now.
When we were in Black Flag, it was like we were just happy to be playing. It's like, let us play. We don't care. We'll play anywhere with anybody. The way that we made friends was that we had drugs and we had beer and cigarettes, and all the other Vinewood bands had a bit of a fashion sense. And for us, we weren't about the fashion. We were about the music. We were about the happening. We were about the party. The difference between the 1970s and today is that we have a whole lot more uptight, uneducated white people now.
Party waste, struggle base, attitude, zero bitches breaking through. Still my car in my drawers, still my box, really said, can't trust you. Gonna like, crush a take, gonna fight, losers, you're so untrue. From here to forget, get away, take big
wants to be a victim these days and talk about how offended they are? Well, guess what? I'm an equal opportunity offender. This is music from the West Coast. There's a punk scene in Liberty City, and of course London. But these are the real sounds of southern San Andreas. What is it about great weather that makes everybody batshit? Why does nobody here really work? Why do we build a city in the desert and steal water from other people? There's a black sludge bubbling under this city. Lexicon Devil, the germs. Dreadlocks don't have a thing to do with religion for me. It's because I'm a lazy white guy that doesn't shower. Agent Orange, bored of you.
I smell powder hair, don't care about what you wear. I hate the things I see, don't care about energy. I smell boring bands, my songs and all their bands. Then you wave over tones, and all the leather jacket clothes. I'm so what a 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 I see how missing chains, hard drugs and dizzy brains. I'm seeing how cheap romance, people who never taste. I'm seeing how all the junks, the posters and the punks, stupid things they've done. I'm getting sick of everyone. I'm so what a 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 I'm so what a
The punk rock rulebook should be shot in the face. Rules? What a fucking joke. You're listening to the home of reality in the land of mindless dreams. No wonder we never fit in. Maybe I should just go all in and get some plastic tits and a big plastic smile and a tiny little plastic brain. Just like the people who run this country. Once the rotten decay sets in, you can't stop it. These are some really uplifting thoughts.
I don't wanna be right now, more. Yeah, I see that back completed on our door. Yeah, we was good.
right, a few people want to lie to you and make you scared about the wrong things.
This is Weasel News.
Naughty's Bar to open in Liberty City.
And a street artist has been told to go F himself.
Idiotic News.
The world's first Naughty's Bar opened in Star Junction yesterday. No, not naughty, Naughty's. Celebrating the 2000s, a decade without any flavor or style whatsoever. Now represented by a generic theme bar serving plastic food. Carl Kelly is in Liberty City.
It's great here, just like 4 years ago. Hey, you sir, you having a good time?
2000 to 2010 was a shitty decade. I like this decade better. I have a smartphone now, and I'm out of jail.
This was Weasel News.
Songs from the American underbelly.
This is Channel X.
It seems more and more the future filled with uncertainty. We seem to find ourselves living in an age of anxiety. I know we go on living vividly. The leaders of the world won't realize responsibility. I say, will we get blown away? Can we go on existing on for another day? One day, we can get blown away. But we can stop madness for today. We blown away when we get blown away. You tell me that you're scared, well so am I. We'll never get any answers, that's the question why. We can't romance, keep living day to day. We all must find a way to overcome the apathy. I say, will we get blown away? Can we go on existing over another day? One day, we can get blown away. Or we can stop madness for today. We blown away when we get blown away. When we get blown away. I know we go on living vividly. We can romance, keep living day to day. I know that many say there seems to be no way. There's no deceiving until you stop reality. I say, will we get blown away? Can we go on existing over another day? One day, we can get blown away. Or we can stop madness for today. We blown away. Death is the end of life. Oh, why should life all labor be? Let us alone. Time drivers going fast. Let us alone. What is it that will last? Let us alone. What pleasure can we have to war with evil? Is there any peace? I say,
can play video games without gameplay. Available on the iFruit phone, drone, and all overpriced tablets, it's Digifarm. All the mind-numbing tedium of an agrarian lifestyle combined with the soul-crushing loneliness of the internet in a game truly worth 99 cents. Digifarm. Finally, you're actually watching the grass grow under your feet, digitally.
I'm a tiny farmer. I click on buttons and watch plants grow. If I get bored, there's always the farmer's daughter.
It has an incredible sense of achievement. Buy sprites. Feel better about yourself. Do it again.
Awesome.
The Digi family of mobile games. It's a revolution in human interaction. It's a revolution in social.
I don't want this station.
Channel X.
say, it just might be the day to quit a band you started. It happens all the time. Then you get to watch a chicken run around without a head.
Social paths clear cutting of it, cough it up, it is time.
brought you forbidden fruits of incest. Bath salts brought you the taboo joys of cannibalism. It's time to step things up a level. The hot new legal high that takes you to places you never imagined and leaves you forever changed. Toilet cleaner. It's time to smoke a real bowl. Available at your local head shop, or in case of overzealous local laws, buy it online.
Channel X.
Now it's time for some real West Coast music.
Channel X.
Hey, this is Suicidal Tendencies. Subliminal.
Flashing pictures on my screen. Gone too quickly to be seen. They're not registered in the conscious mind. Propaganda of another kind. They're fucking with me subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. Fashion pictures on the screen, so too quickly to be seen. Doesn't register conscious mind. Propaganda of another kind. Danger, suicide, murder, never. Danger, suicide, murder, never. Fuck with me subliminally, then fuck with me subliminally, then fuck with me subliminally, fuck with me subliminally. Watching TV, I start to cry. For no reason, I don't know why. Could it be from messages on my TV? Wish I'm kidding subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally. Fashion pictures on the screen, doesn't think it to be seen. Doesn't register conscious mind. Propaganda of another kind. Danger, suicide, murder, never. Danger, suicide, murder, never. Fuck with me subliminally, then fuck with me subliminally, fuck with me subliminally, then fuck with me subliminally. Mind control, the easiest way. Sponsored by the CIA. It's a weapon you cannot see. It's propaganda subliminally. They're fucking
Police chases and paparazzi bullshit? It's time for the news.
They're fucking with me subliminally. Abolish government. There's nothing to be forget about God. He's not anything. We live by a system of perfect laws. Perfect people who are poor and old. Life was best on the ladder of the cash. 24 nothing in them. And this was the best. President the name. President the label. Highest man on the government table. America, land of the free. Free to the power of the people in uniform. Team Force One, you just can't see. Cities in the boot camps, in March War. If he comes back, then we get nothing more. Struggle for land, for country, for freedom. All you mind people, if someone can lead them. Wake up to the same old shit. Living lies to do nothing. Some people, they don't like your hair. But even they just don't care. Snipers that wanna be. Rivals like your enemy. Wake up to the majority. The government, they don't want us here. You folks can't feel that fear. You can walk the streets today. You can walk in your own way. People think that I'm crazy. These people just can't see. Wake up to the majority.
about reality for one moment, and reality says, buy things. In fact, buy these things.
Fly US. We founded this airline 30 years ago, and those are the same planes flying today. With a team of flight attendants that are old, resentful bags or angry middle-aged men who failed in life. Fly US. Sit back, relax, and shut up.
This station is giant.
Channel X.
Don't you think it's time I let you know? Don't you think I should before you go? I'm not gonna let you get away. I want to fuck you night and day. Ow, I'm a pervert. Yeah, I like to go out on dates, see a movie, communicate. We'll go home and have some fun until you're sure you're the only one. Then when I leave your house, I smell of sex, and I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Then I know I'm perverted because I want it. Want it all the time. Want it all of the time. Want it all of the time. Want it all of the time. Don't you sometimes wonder what I want? Don't you sometimes think I just want your cunt? I need to think that romance is just a pose, but all I wanna do is rip off your clothes. Ow, I'm a pervert. I like to hold you in my arms. You know I wouldn't do you harm. I never take advantage of my proof that you're sin, but somehow I find myself caressing your skin. Then there's a word on my mind, and that word is fuck. Then I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Then I know I'm perverted because I want it. Want it all of the time. Want it all of the time. Want it all of the time.
We better take a little break and get indoctrinated again.
I know I'm a pervert because I like it. Yeah, I want it right now.
Kids need stability, loving, stable parents, and a domestic environment similar to their friends. In the next election, it's time to finally make a change. Vote yes on Proposition 43 and outlaw the nuclear family once and for all. The nuclear family is the relic of a bygone age. Like nuclear reactors, they are dirty and prone to meltdowns that will poison generations to come. Vote yes on Proposition 43. It's time for some real family values.
This is Channel X.
American punk.
Channel X.
The adolescents. Amoeba.
We are scientists in our lab, looking through the microscope. The little glass sides, they never lie. How can this form my cope? I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn your back to stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone. One-cell thing, hardly knows it's alive. You're better off dead if you only knew your growing life's taking a dive. I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn away, you stupid science work. This is reaching for the telephone.
take a quick break.
We all care about the environment, some more than others, especially those of us on the West Coast. But places thousands of miles away have water that is our birthright. We're San Andreas Water and Power. Without our tireless efforts to keep the water and subsidies flowing, San Andreas could dry up like a woman in her 50s. No green lawns, no swimming pools, no lush golf courses in the desert. Sure, you may have to pay the piper sometime, but let's all work together to make sure it's not just yet. San Andreas Water and Power.
Really popular.
Channel X.
Lexicon Devil, the germs. Take a moment and hear what those weasels at the news have to say.
This is Weasel News.
The cold abyss of the internet just got warmer with a marriage proposal.
And why fatties are flocking to a new fitness craze.
Tech News.
Hamish Thompson met Shelley Sanders on an internet dating site last Tuesday. The couple went out twice more that week, and he proposed via Bleeter on the weekend. She accepted his proposal by sending a direct message on Life Invader. Their friends, who are mostly strangers they only know online, say that the marriage is expected to be as cold, joyless, and soulless as the internet.
Losing weight finally got fun with a new craze hitting town. Zen salsa swinging. The mix of meditation, ballroom dancing, and cuckold sessions has made this man lose 20 pounds.
Hey, it's a great form of exercise seeing your wife being double-teamed by two guys. It really gets the heart rate up.
Classes are open to couples and single women. No previous experience necessary.
Weasel News. Confirming your prejudices.
You're listening to Channel X.
Channel X.
I would really like to punch a boy band in the face. Just out of principle. Shit, I'd like to punch you in the face.
Party waste, fell the bass, had a taste, zero bass is breaking through. Still my car in my drawers, still my box, really said, can't trust you. Get a light, touch a tight, gonna fight, lose your I so want to. From here to forget, get away, take big hold of food. Rock house is destroying you. Low lights, smoking too. Lock doors, all the room. Ramrod, break it through. Some girls could be nice, not enough, one more fuck, we're not through.
money for one moment, and reality says, buy things. In fact, buy these things.
What will you do when you finally win the lottery?
I'm gonna buy a pile of blow 3 feet high and get really addicted.
Man, I'ma hire some junkies to molest my boss. That'll teach that bitch for sending me to HR.
Start dreaming. Play the San Andreas State Lottery and have all your fantasies come true.
Channel X! Even your radio edits are too long! Channel X.
Agent Orange, a band from behind the orange curtain.
I smell all the hair, don't care about what you wear. I hate the things I see, don't care about anarchy. I smell boring bands, rock songs and all their fans. The new wave overtones, and all the leather jacket clothes. I'm so what a 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 I see how missing chains, hard drugs and dizzy brains. I'm seeing how cheap romance, people who never dance. I'm seeing how all the junks, the posters and the punks, still make things they've done. I'm getting sick of everyone. I'm so what a 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 I'm so what a
Don't have a thing to do with religion for me. It's because I'm a lazy white guy that doesn't shower. One day you look around and say, it just might be the day to quit a band you started. It happens all the time. Then you get to watch a chicken run around without a head.
I don't wanna be right now, yeah, I see that back completed on our door. Yeah, we was good for a long, long time. Maybe you got a rip though a lot for try. Get the message now. Yeah, woo. All your flowers painted red and green. If you ask to get in, then I'll just run away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We was good for a long, long time. Baby, you got a rip for a lot of time. Get the message now. Yeah. Long, long time. Baby, you got a rip for a lot of time. Get the message now.
We gotta sell out a little.
Why tithe 10% of your income to invisible people? It's just not logical. If you elect me, Jock Cranley, as your governor, I'll make sure your money doesn't go to things like water or health care for people that don't deserve it. During my time at the top of the box office, I sunk as low as a man can sink. Drugs, multiple women, real sense of entitlement. So I know how to manipulate our economy. I was a real action hero, and using those skills, I can tackle any municipal budget. Listen, I've base jumped off skyscrapers. Trust me, I understand the intricacies of city planning. planning. My opponent, Sue Murray, is a know-it-all shrew who actually thinks helping people is the best way to help people. Vote for me, Jock Cranley, and help yourselves.
This message paid for by Jock Cranley for governor.
Channel X.
chases and paparazzi bullshit, it's time for the news.
This is Weasel News.
Experts say meditation may make you crave the wrong sex.
And fake, screams the internet at a popular viral video.
Tech News.
It's been viewed 160 million times on the internet. An adorable video of kittens crawling into a sack of Up and Atom, pulling out the burger and fries and rollicking and frolicking as one cute kitten figures out how to drink a jumbo shake. But in a still unfolding scandal, it has been revealed that the video was staged by Up and Atom's advertising agency and that the kittens were put in a pillowcase and thrown in a river afterwards. Many residents say they don't care, and the video is adorable.
This was Weasel News.
I don't want this station.
Channel X.
Everyone in this town is in a band, wants to be in a band, or is a failed actor. You choose, or go wash some dishes.
It seems more and more the future filled with uncertainty. We seem to find ourselves living in an age of anxiety. I know we go on living criminally. The leaders of the world won't realize responsibility. I say, but we get blown away. Can we go on existing on for another day? One day, we can get blown away. But we can stop the madness for today. We go away when we get blown away. should life all labor be? Let us alone. Time driveth forward fast. Let us alone. What is it that will last? Let us alone. What pleasure can we have to war with evil? Is there any peace?
Season year-round. That means it's time to kill some factory-farmed animals, pack the cooler, cremate some dead flesh, and invite your friends over to get into drunken fistfights. At Smoked Dreams, we have oversized grills that can smoke a 10-point buck or medium-weight neighbor. Hey, in the Suburban Backyard Barbecue Ego Wars, you need the equipment to prove you're manly. Fry a turkey live for a great party trick. Or pick up our $15,000 grill with a built-in abattoir. Insert a live animal, and it will skin, butcher, and flip it on the grill automatically while your neighbors look on in envy at what a man you are. Forget about charcoal or propane. With our patented mixture of kerosene and liquid hydrogen, you'll scorch the competition. We also sell backyard tiki torches that can be used in case you need to form a drunken mob to run a neighbor out of town. Smoked Dreams. Kill it and grill it.
Songs from the American underbelly.
Rock band is that the reason they are so angry is because they all hate each other.
What's next? Plan B doesn't exist!
Suicidal tendencies. Subliminal. Suicidal, man.
Flashing pictures on my screen. Don't too quickly to be seen. They're not registered in the conscious mind. Propaganda of another kind. They're fucking with me subliminally. They're fucking with me subliminally.
take a little break and get indoctrinated again.
Now fucking with me, something on our
Dirt is everywhere. Filthy germs are everywhere. Death is everywhere. It's time to sanitize everything, including yourself. Make your life safe again with Pontius Advanced Hand Sanitizer. During the day, you are exposed to literally millions of life-threatening germs and viruses. Use Pontius Advanced Hand Sanitizer several times an hour and protect yourself and your loved ones. It's not neuroses, it's good hygiene. Pontius is so hard on germs, it burns off the top layer of your skin, leaving you clean and fresh. And it's so strong, it will one day create a drug-resistant superbacteria that will wipe out half of mankind. Pontius, it's time to sanitize everything.
Now it's time for some real West Coast music. Channel X.
Flag, my ward. I know these guys. You're not my friend.
My war! You're one of them who think that you're my friend, but you're one of them. You don't wanna see me there. You don't want me to give, 'cause you're one of them. My war! You're one of them who think that you're my friend, but you're one of them. Them.
US, your business is important to us. That's why we treat you like shit. We know you have a choice when choosing an airline: awful, dreadful, or terrible. And we promise you, we're striving to be awful. Fly US. Sit back, relax, and shut up.
This station is shite. Channel X.
Abolish government. There's nothing to me. Forget about God. He's not anything. We live by a system of perfect laws. Perfect people who are poor and old. Life was best on the ladder of the dance. 24, nothing in the dance with the best. President the name. President the label. Highest man on the government table. America, land of the free. Free to the power of the people in uniform. Keep on to one you just can't see. Cities in the boot camps, in my war. If he comes back, then we get nothing more. Struggle for land, for country, for freedom. All you my people, if someone can lead them. Wake up to the same old shit. Live your lives and do nothing. Some people they don't like your hair. But legal they just don't care. Snipers that wanna be. Rifle strike or enemy. Wake up, son of majority. The government, they don't want us here. You folks can't feel that fear. You can walk the streets today. You can walk in your own way. People think that I'm crazy. These people just can't see. Wake up, son of majority. Live your life, day by day, doing everything that they say. Majority. Promote freedom, let it be heard. Don't forget that it's only a word. Majority. Wake you gotta wake up.
While I was a member of Black Flag, I was arrested a couple of times for doing really incredibly stupid things. When you're drunk and you're watching your friends get beat up by the police, sometimes you take matters into your own hand, and so I got to spend the night in the county jail. Getting thrown into the paddy wagon. There are no seats. There's no place to sit in the paddy wagon. What they do is they purposely hit the brakes every 50 yards or what have you, and everybody ends up piled on the floor. All of the gentlemen that were in the paddy wagon with me would fall on top of this one guy who had the bottle of wine in his pants. So it turned into this scene where everybody fell on top of this guy and they all had their hands down his pants. Here's some OC life, the adolescents with amoeba.
We are scientists in our lab, looking through the microscope. The little glass slides, they never lie. How can this small mind cope? I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn your back to stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone. One-cell thing, hardly knows it's alive. You're better off dead if you only knew your growing life's taking a dive. I've never seen anything like it before. This amoeba's got a mind of its own. But don't turn away, you stupid science world. This is reaching for the telephone.
forgetting about reality for one moment, and reality says, buy things. In fact, buy these things.